conversation there with Lucy. Lucy, good afternoon. How can Dr. D and I help?
Hi there, gentlemen. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you so much for giving us a call. Such an honor. How can we help you?
So I just have like an overwhelming amount of debt, and I'm just trying to figure out what my next step is. My lease is coming up at the end of this month, and I haven't found a place, and I'm kind of contemplating, like, do I really need to settle for renting out a room, or can I get like a one-bedroom apartment? Because I feel like with all the debt that I have, I'm never going to get out of it.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, I want you to slow down. You sound young. How old are you, Lucy?
I am 28.
All right. I knew it. Got me a nice little millennial here, okay? And what's your gross income right now?
About almost 55K.
Okay, 55K. All right. How much debt are you in?
I have 133K of school debt, and then I only have $1 left on my car payment.
How much again? Say it one more time. You went out on me. Hello, Lucy?
Lucy.
Did we lose you, Lucy?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh,
Yeah.
there you are.
There you go. We lost you. I'm glad to have you back.
Sorry about that.
No problem at all. Now, how much do you owe in your car?
3,000.
3K. And so you have no credit cards or anything like that, correct?
I have credit cards, but they're all paid off.
Okay, so you have credit cards. All right, cool, great. So we're going to get those cut up. All right. How much are you paying for rent right now?
Right now, I'm renting a room with friends, and I only pay $710, not including utilities.
$710. All right, cool. And how much can you get in a one-bedroom apartment for out there in California right now?
Where I'm at, I found one just under $1,000, not including utilities, but including like hot water, of course.
Okay. All right, sounds good. Now, what do you want to do? Let me ask you this question. Do you want to continue renting? Is it a problem with where you are right now with renting a room?
So this specific lease is ending, so I have to find somewhere else to go.
Okay.
I feel like I would like to feel like a sense of independence,
Okay.
which is why I really would like to have the one-bedroom apartment. But at the same time, like, this debt does feel like it's hovering over me, and it causes me like so much anxiety.
Okay.
What'd you take? What'd you take out of 130 grand in student loans? What'd you major in?
I wanted a private Christian education, so I'm a marriage and family therapist.
Awesome.
Are you using that degree right now?
Yes.
All right, that sounds good. All right, so here's the thing. If you found an apartment that's less than $1,000, you're saying right around $1,000, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with that because right now you're seeing about right around $4,500 a month. So about net, you're going to be right around $3,700. So $1,000 is going to be right there on the line of where you should be at 25% of your take-home pay. And so I'm fine with you getting an apartment. Now, I want you to do some more research, though, Lucy, because what if you could find you another roommate that you can live with to keep your margin down on your rent at least for another 2 years? Because we got to attack this debt and we got to get your income up, to be honest. $55,000 in LA is not a lot of money. That's my old stomping grounds. My brother lives there, so I totally understand the whole California lifestyle and the cost of living out there. And so, have you ever? Let me ask you this question: have you ever considered moving away from California?
Because of the licensing, I wanted to get licensed here so that I can move out afterwards.
Yes. So how much?
So yeah, it's my goal.
That's your goal. Okay. When can you move from California?
It might take about a year or two before I get licensed.
All right. Sounds good. So here's what you're going to do. Go ahead and move. Okay. Get the apartment. Get focused on getting your license. All right. Then you're going to move, and you're going to be making 75 to 80K, and you need to go ahead and pay off your car. All right. When you move, you're going to get this $3,000 paid off ASAP. You're going to be driving a car. That's going to free up some more money. All right. Then what you're going to do is I want you to sit tight. I am going to send you a copy of my Destroy Your Student Loan Debt Quick Read. Kelly's going to jump on the phone with you when we hang up. She's going to get your information. I'm going to put that in the mail. I want you to read this because this is going to walk you through on how to pay off these $133,000 of student loans that you have, okay?
Okay.
But don't be stressed. All right. You're not alone in this. We're going to walk you through this process. This book is going to give you the step-by-step process. It's 88 pages. All right. There's no bluff in it. There's no intro in it. I get straight to the punch. This is what you need to be doing today so you can get these student loans going. But you're a bright young lady, Lucy, and I believe, John, that she's going to be all right.
Yeah, and Lucy, I want you to hear two things from you, from a fellow mental health person, okay? Number one, I want you to hear a couple things you mentioned out loud. You mentioned that you really wanted a private Christian college, and you got it, and it's real expensive, and you're going to continue to pay on it for a while, right? You also really want your independence. You also really want to live in California and live in a cool place. So all of these really wants, if you were seeing a client, you would tell them the same thing I'm about to tell you, which is at some point you're going to have to decide what the reality is, what truth is, and how that lines up against what you, quote unquote, you really want. The second thing is this. I want you to get with your clinical supervisor. You're getting your hours in, right, so that you can get your licensure. Is that correct? So I want you to ask for ways that you can see groups on the weekends, that you can take extra shifts on Sundays when people are desperate to see clients and folks won't work on many clinicians won't work on Sundays. I want you to take on as many extra shifts as you can. If he will or she will sign off on you seeing private clients, whatever you got to do to begin to attack this debt, you got to just earn more money for the quote unquote wants that you have, right? And then Anthony's right. I want you to go through that book, and paying off that debt becomes a priority. It is heavy. It is hard. It does feel overwhelming. I don't want you to get overwhelmed. Like Anthony said, follow a plan, attack it. And really, at the end of the day, the only two toggles she's got, Anthony, is her wants and her income, right?
Absolutely.
That's the scenario she's in. Yeah. So she's got to dial back the wants, and she's got to crank up that income.
She has to focus on vision. I mean,
Right.
And clearly paying off her car is the first thing. That's going to be clear. That's going to be easy. $3,000. She's doing about $4,500 gross a month, so she should be able to do that without no other within the next 2-3 months because she has no other debt. Lucy, here's the next thing. I need you to do this today. All right, cut up your credit cards. All right. I don't want you to get tempted. I don't want something to come up. I don't want you to get any ideas. Oh, I could just use my credit card. No, ma'am. Cut them up.